operator for Tatmeen. Welcome to this weekly workshop. So let's get started. So this weekly workshop is for to discuss on any questions related to your Tatmeen onboarding process. So we will call the participant name one by one so that we can discuss, we can answer your questions and then we can proceed accordingly. We will be sharing the meeting recording once we are done with this particular call. So I'm allowing the mic. So can you please unmute yourself and then ask your question, please?
Hello.
Abbas? Yes, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Bhardwaj. How are you?
I am doing good. How are you?
Yeah, good, fine. Mr. Bhardwaj, see this, we already take this, actually we are B2B. We are medical warehouse here in Abu Dhabi. And we already make one GS1 certificate as per ministry requirement. And
Okay.
it is indicating GLN number, that is global location number. I
Okay.
already read on Google that this is the supply chain process that we have to go through this system of Tatmeen.
Right.
So what I come to know till now, we already make this password and login detail with the Tatmeen, with the Ministry of Health, with Mohab, and we
Mm.
have certificate also. Now we are receiving stock from the other suppliers, and some invoices are coming with the Tatmeen stamp, and
Okay.
we don't know how it will work out because I have the website, I have code number and everything. Can you
Mm.
please from the start briefly advise me what should I do as a pharmacist?
Okay. So you are a B2B user, right, Abbas?
Yeah, B2B. Yeah,
B2B user and you are a pharmacist.
yes.
So which means that you will be focusing main on dispensing of the product, correct?
Not dispensing. We are taking from the suppliers and give to the pharmacies.
Okay.
It is
Okay.
medical warehouse, drugstore.
Okay, got it, got it. So it means that you will receive the products and then you will distribute that
Redistribute
products to the
to the
pharmacies. Got it.
pharmacies. Yeah.
Got it, got it. So once the shipper or the MAH performs the commissioning, aggregation, and shipping, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the receiver, as a receiver, you should be receiving those goods at your destination GLN. As you said, you have
Okay.
a GLN acquired from the GS1 team. So once
Yes.
these
Yes.
goods are received at your destination GLN, you are good to take it forward. So if you want to distribute those goods to some other warehouse or some other pharmacies, then you can perform shipping from your GLN to the XYZ GLN again.
So how it will work? My question. Any, how can I go at that website? I make this I email ID password I will put, and which option I should choose, or advise me any practice if there is
Okay.
any.
Okay. Since you are a B2B user, can you go to tatmeen.ae website, please?
Okay. Suppose I will go to the tatmeen.uae.
No,
Okay.
no, tatmeen.ae.
Yes.
AE. Click on onboarding journey.
Yeah. There is
Okay.
a trace and
Onboarding
track
journey.
pharma.
Yeah, yeah. There is a technical guide.
Onboarding journey. Yeah. There is a
Uh,
distribution 3PL warehouse wholesalers, and there
no,
is
no,
down
hang on. Click on onboarding journey, and after that, click on technical guides.
technical guides. Okay, 1 minute. I will go to onboarding journey. Uh, yeah, there is a technical guides. Yeah, I find it.
Technical
Then,
guides, right? So
yeah,
in technical guides, there is an technical guide for logistics 4.0.
yeah, 4.0. There is.
So if you expand it, there is a download in English. There would be a documentation. Okay.
Okay,
So
okay,
this is a 95-page documentation. And
okay.
if you go, since you are receiving the products from shipper,
Yeah.
can you go to page number 38, please?
Should I download this one
Yeah.
in English? And I should go to page 38. Okay.
Yeah, page
Uh,
38. So this is
yeah.
the receiving API event. So for
Okay.
this receiving API, these are the event attributes. Okay. So this
Okay.
explains you about the SOAP XML, the tags, and then the description of this particular tags. Okay. So once you
Okay.
receive the products, say it is an SGTIN or SSCC or whatever it may be, so you will
Mm-hmm.
have to form this particular XML and then you can receive the products.
Okay. And then when I give this products to the pharmacies, then what should I do? Which page I should follow? This is 38. I
Okay,
write.
so once you receive these products at your location from the shipper, so
Mm-hmm.
the receiving operation will be completed at your destination GNN. So the next
Mm-hmm.
step for you is you need to further distribute these products to pharmacies, right?
Yeah.
So you will have to ship these particular products again to the pharmacy GNN.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So for this,
Okay.
the shipping event API is different. So you will have
Mm-hmm.
to do the shipping process so that the pharmacy GLNs can receive it, unpack
Mm-hmm.
it, and dispense it.
And from the system, which instruction I should follow from this same booklet? What you advise me?
Sorry, come again.
No, what logistic shipping, which I opened the this all pages. Is
Yeah.
any instruction for the shipping the product to the pharmacies? Any
Okay.
info?
For shipping the products, kindly go to technical guide for manufacturers.
Okay. Technical guides for manufacturers.
Manufacturers. So under the
Okay,
technical guide for manufacturers, there is a postman collection. So this is the postman collection. I would say the API code will be available. You need to
okay,
download that particular API code, import it in Postman or whichever tool you are comfortable with.
okay, okay.
Okay.
Now one more question. What about the data matrix? How we can put our barcodes? It will come when we make receiving the goods that time, or first I have to
Uh,
follow all these things.
Now data matrix, so the serial codes that would be done by the shipper, right? Not by you.
Okay, but while I sending my product to the pharmacies, I have to
Hmm.
create one more code or no? One more
No, no,
label.
the same barcode will follow. You no need to generate the new barcode.
Okay. So one more question, sir. What
Yeah.
is the difference between GTIN and serial number?
Okay.
There is a global trade identification number,
Correct, correct,
GTIN number,
correct.
and
Got
there
it.
is a serial number. What is the difference between both?
Okay, so GTIN is called as the product name. Say, let us assume we have a product by name Panadol, right?
Okay.
So that Panadol will be classified as a GTIN. So that will have a specific number. Okay, and
Okay.
serial number is something which you will generate doing which the shipper will generate during the commissioning process. So the number of items of Panadol, say
Mm-hmm.
the shipper is wanted to commission or report
Mm-hmm.
1,000 Panadol boxes, right? So each
Mm-hmm.
each each unit or each box will have a different serial number.
Okay.
So the combination of GTIN plus serial number. So
So
that we will be called.
is it
Sorry.
serial number is different for every item?
Yes. So serial
Serial.
number should be unique.
Okay. No, then it will be very difficult. Now, suppose if I have 5,000 pieces of Panadol in my warehouse,
Hmm.
so every item will have different serial number.
Yes, obviously.
Okay, then I have to make barcode like that.
Sorry.
Then put barcode will be different for everyone.
Yeah, barcode would be different, right? Based on the GTIN and then the serial number, it will differ.
Okay. Now, first of all, what I will do, what you advise to me, I have to go this technical guides and let
Yeah.
me to see the stock and do all these things. So there is
Yes.
any practice in the same portal? Can I make
Yes.
some roughly to practice, or only I
Right.
follow this one?
Got it. So we have two different environments in Tatmeen, Tatmeen staging and Tatmeen live. So we highly encourage the users to use Tatmeen staging environment. So this environment is mainly used by the users for validation purpose. So
Okay.
in this environment, users can do some sample validation. They can understand the systems better before moving into the Tatmeen live. So my suggestion for you is if you have the user, the B2B user on Tatmeen staging, you can create some sample events, trigger some sample APIs, and then understand the system. If you are getting any errors, I mean, I suggest you to check if you are able to solve it by yourself. If you need any help, then you can reach out to us for how to solve these particular errors. So once you are comfortable completing the validation in Tatmeen staging, then you
Mhm.
should be all good to do the reporting process or triggering the APIs in Tatmeen Live system.
Okay, my question, the same Tatmeen part portal, which we put the password and code, get it. From that
Hmm.
system, we get Tatmeen staging. There's no separate, right?
No, the username and password differs for Tatmeen staging and Tatmeen Live.
Okay, no,
These,
I mean
these
to
are
say the
platform
official,
independent. These
sir,
are
but the
platform independent.
platform. So my question that Tatmeen, this official portal, it has Tatmeen staging option there?
Come again with your question, please.
No, we when we put the mail and then we get the password at our mobile and we go to the
Hmm.
Tatmeen portal. So
Hmm.
Tatmeen staging option is there, or we have to create separate?
Okay, so if your user is created on Tatmeen staging, then you can access Tatmeen staging B2B. If your user is created on Tatmeen Live, then you should be all good to access Tatmeen Live B2B. Okay, so
Okay.
you will have to understand where your user is created. Is it created on Tatmeen staging or Tatmeen Live?
Suppose if the user is creating by Tatmeen live, not staging,
Ah,
then I have to create new one.
Now, if your user is created on Tatmeen Live, then you can use those credentials only on Tatmeen Live B2B developer portal. Since you wanted to do some kind of a practice or validate various scenarios, my
Yeah,
suggestion for you is create the user on Tatmeen staging as well. And
yeah,
who
that
can
is great.
create the user? The Spock user of that particular GLN can create the user for you since you are a B2B user on Tatmeen
Okay,
staging.
done,
Okay?
done, done. Thank you, Bardwaj.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Hassan, can you unmute yourself, please?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Good morning.
Good morning. This is earlier we were using, that the SSCC or DITIN when we are passing in any API call.
Okay.
We had a format earlier that that use company prefix and all, and later it was communicated to us that now both format works. We can simply put our SSCC or we can put that special format which was earlier accepted. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
am I making sense? Yeah. So currently we do not. We had an API locally API access which was
Okay.
giving us company prefix. Fine,
Okay.
which is not available to us anymore. So we want to shift to plain format where we just pass SSCCs or GTN in
Mm.
our API calls. So we
Okay.
tried that, just putting SSCC, and
Mm.
it is failing. It is saying it is not recognized.
Okay.
So what can we do for that?
So are you getting the decoding error or what is the error you're experiencing, please?
Just hold on. It was a decoding error. I will make sure. Just hold on a second.
Or else I suggest you, Hassan, you can share that error snapshot to us via email. Tatmeen onboarding at tatmeen.ae. We will check that particular scenario and then we will share our responses.
Earlier, it took some time. I mean, it was one and a half year back that
Okay.
it took us some time. But if there is less pressure on the email, because earlier I know that there was too much pressure on this email
Mm.
account. So
Yeah.
if you believe that a response can be earlier, then I can send all the screenshot, you know,
Yeah. Yeah,
because
yeah,
I
that
know
would
that
be
we
better.
can
Yeah,
communicate
that would
easily.
be better because if there are any questions or clarifications that we can discuss, since you have some set of errors, so which means that then we will have to check in the system and then accordingly we will have to share our feedback. So my suggestion for you is share capture that particular information in the email, the new email, and send that email to onboarding@tatmeen.ua. So once we receive that particular request, we will check and then we will share the feedback. If needed, we can have a separate call on the errors if you have any further questions.
Sure, sure. I'll do that. Just please make sure that we'll get
Sure.
quicker response. Thank you very much.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Gulf Drug, can you unmute yourself, please?
Yeah, hello, good morning.
Yes. Good morning.
Actually, I have few questions regarding
Okay.
this master data. If some of
Okay.
our customer is asking regarding this, so how or where we can get these details
From master data, what details you need?
for the GTINs?
Like what kind of data you need, or you have to be more elaborate on your question, please.
It means like our customer is saying that we required whatever you are shipping to us, whatever item you are shipping to us. So
Okay.
regarding that, I think they want. Like,
Um, No,
uh,
unfortunately, your question is not clear. So customer is asking some
actually, we are
information
also
to
not.
you.
We also don't know what data they required
Then,
actually.
so then
But
Galbraith, my suggestion for you is reach out to your customer, ask them what information you are supposed to
actually,
provide.
I forwarded some emails to you in customer
You
emails.
forwarded some emails to us
Yeah,
today.
not
Okay,
today.
so
It's
if that is the case, then we will check and then we can come back to you because we will have to check that particular emails. If there are any questions or clarification, then we will check internally and then any one of us from our team we will be responding to those emails if you have already shared. Okay,
you replied actually.
already. Okay.
You
So
just
on top of
mentioned
it,
you
you
replied.
still have any questions?
Yeah, still they are like we didn't get your answer. Also, I don't know. Between this, we are stuck. Like we don't know what to do.
Okay.
They keep
If that
asking, and
Okay, if there okay, what is the ticket number by any chance if you are aware, if you know about it?
4017.
4017.
Yeah, 380.4017.
Yeah, 1 minute. Okay, so Muhammad Asif wrote this particular email. Can you please let
Exactly.
us know the current GLN location of below SSCC, right?
No,
So
no, no,
this is
not
what
not that, not that.
4017 says about that only.
Yeah, this 3968. Sorry.
3968. Okay, so we have shared, one of our agent has shared this particular response 2 days back, and after that there is no response, no revert from your side. Okay, so if you have any questions on the response shared, you can share send it across in the same email thread. So we will answer your response. We will answer your clarifications accordingly.
Sorry, Bardwaj, to interfere here. Mr. Muhammad, can you
Fine,
please further explain your challenge? I'm reading the ticket that you're referring to, but I'm not able to understand the challenge that you're having.
Our customer is saying, please provide us the master data with GTN numbers to update our masters as we have in transit from your GLN to our drug store and pharmacies.
Okay, just to clarify, the master data for us is two parts: locations and master data of the product. This is what we refer to master data. If you're referring to something else in master data, can you please clarify what is it exactly that you're referring to?
That actually we also don't know. Like we just got an email from their side and we just forwarded to you, and we thought we'll get this information.
Yeah, but okay, in order for us to help you, you need to understand what they want exactly, and then explain it to us so that we can check whether we can help you with that or not.
Fine, okay. I'll ask them like
Just forward the
what
email to us while you yourself don't know what they want, then it will be difficult for us also to help you, correct?
and my second question is, hello.
Yeah.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
we hear you.
like after shipping from our side, like source GLN, it should be appear in product verification.
Source URL
Like for
should
example, we are
appear on
yeah,
product
for example,
verification.
like we are
Okay,
shipping
continue your question, please.
yeah, for example, we are shipping to any pharmacies.
Okay.
So from our side, we shipped successfully. So after shipping, the data should appear on their GLN, right? And their GLN number also should be like fluctuate, should be appear there on the in Tatmeen portal. There is no any
Uh,
for that.
No.
okay, sorry, but there's nothing called it will appear. No, there is a report that is on their portal showing in transit, which shows the items that are in transit going to them. Yes, but they can activate the notifications if they want. The user can activate notifications if they want. But there's nothing called appear. It is a report that they need to check. If they receive physically the product, then they will scan it as received. Then it will be in their location, yes. But the only way to receive it is to either scan it or type the highest level of aggregation to their system
Yeah.
as received.
Same thing we are explaining to our customer also, but they are just like they also don't know. They are not clear regarding this Tatmeen and all.
Sorry,
There is
there's
concern.
echo and other voices around you. We can't really hear you.
Yeah, you can hear me now. I'm audible.
Yes.
So this is just a concern. Like we can get these details or in future something.
Again, sorry, but I'm not capable to understand the question.
Like source GLN, we ship after shipping. Can we see this details of source GLN in Tatmeen portal in
You
product
can see the
verification?
event. You can see the event in message log, yes. But once the destination receives it, you will not be able to do any product verification. It's done. It's out of your location. Now it's the ownership of someone else. You should
Oh,
not be able to see any of those items that you ship it out and it was received by the other party. However, there is a message log on your portal which shows all the activities that you have done, including shipping, receiving, commissioning, if you do commissioning.
okay.
Okay? Mhm. Perfect. Any other question?
Yeah, done from my side.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Roots Medical Center, can you unmute yourself? Roots Medical Center, can you unmute yourself? Okay, let's move on to the next color. Patel
Yeah,
Chirag.
yeah. Hi all. Good afternoon or good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
So yes, Bhardwaj. So I'm ATTP consultant, working and representing Takeda Pharma. So we have particularly facing one challenge in last let's say 1 or 2 months. So out
Mm,
of many products, we have one product where we do two level of aggregation. So let's say we have piece, they are packed into shipper case and then into pellet.
mhm,
Now we use the GTIN for both these first levels. I mean, for piece and shipper cases, we use GTIN.
mhm.
The issue that we face is when we do the reporting, we do it via SAP ICH solution. So
Yeah,
that includes the import per. I mean, we always do the foreign import scenario. So
yeah.
let's say when we include the import permit number in this
Mm,
report, the Tatmeen system is rejecting the message because it does not recognize the shipper level GTIN along with this import permit. So I think when the import permit is created, it gets created with the material selection, and material selection only identifies the piece GTIN. So any suggestion from your end on
So that
what
means
we should?
system is rejecting means are you experiencing any error here, please?
Yeah. So we had one error, and that
Okay.
I mean, our message was rejected because there was the
Okay.
this
So,
shipper.
Patel, can you share that particular error to us in the email, onboarding@tatmeen.ae? So we will
Okay,
check that particular error and then we can share that feedback to you.
sure. But in general, is it possible to work with two levels of GTINs within same import permit number of the same product? I mean, let's say a piece level, case level, or
Shiraj, the shipper
yeah,
case is not
yeah,
required to be put on the shipping permit. When you apply for a shipping permit, or when the licensed
yeah,
agent applies for a shipping permit
yes,
in the MOHAP import permit system, the shipper
yeah,
case should not be there. The shipper case
correct.
is just a packing or similar to SSCC, let's call it.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah,
when you do commissioning to shipper case, we are not asking and we are not validating whether this shipper case is on permit or not. That is quite strange that you're
yeah.
saying that.
Okay.
Most probably, I'm just assuming here. When you
Yeah.
register the product in
Mm-hmm.
Bransing, there is
Yeah.
packing. There is a packing tab. If you're not an expert in Bransing, you need to reach out to Bransing and check with them directly. But the registration status of the product on Bransing, there is a tab for packing, and then you specify how are you doing the packing for this product. Are you doing the packing in shipper case or SSCC? If you're doing it as a shipper case, then you need to put that GTIN number in Bransing as a shipper case. Then Tatmeen will
Yep.
have it. You will be
Yeah.
able
Yeah.
to see that shipper case on Tatmeen, and the type of this will be shipper case. Not each. Each
Okay.
is a separate GTIN. You will see it on your Tatmeen portal as a shipper case. Then you can commission it. So even though we are not validating with the shipping permit system, but it has to be there on Tatmeen. You need to
Yeah.
make
Yeah.
sure that it's there.
Yeah. So for us, the branching part is all good. Also, when they apply for this import permit from MOHAP portal, that is also working fine because they only select the material description and then obtain this permit, I guess. And then when we finally send this one file which includes commissioning, aggregation, and the shipping data, at that time this link we send for the shipper as written with import permit. So that line is getting rejected from the admin.
Okay. Did you check on Tatmeen portal whether that shipper case is available or not?
Yeah, so it was available, but yeah, we will, I mean, double check. So in general, it is possible, right, to work with the two level of aggregation
Absolutely,
along with
absolutely.
this. Yeah, okay,
You can go as many aggregation levels as you want. Just make sure that the shipper case GTIN is already on your master data,
okay,
product data in on your Tatmeen portal as a SPOC.
yeah,
Only the SPOC, I think, can view it.
okay. Okay, and I will also check the one information that you told that this aggregation on the brand sync which category it is registered under. Maybe they registered
Correct.
SSCC, but put the shipper case.
Correct. Correct. Check that
Yep.
as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks very much for this.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Okay, so we don't have any more. Okay, we have one participant. Boots Manner. Can you unmute yourself, please? Boots Manner. Can you unmute yourself? Boots Manner, I have allowed you the mic. You will have to unmute yourself and then ask your question. Okay, so Boots Manner, if you are unable to unmute yourself, please post your question through email onboarding@tatmeen.ae. We will try to respond to that particular email as early as possible. Roots Medical Center, it seems you have raised your hand again. Can you unmute yourself and then ask your question again if you have anything?
Yes, sir. I was just a medical center with the only general department now. So last time we had inspection and they asked me to join this workshop to confirm whether we also do the onboarding because we keep only the filling materials and the whitening materials in the tubes.
What is your question here again, please? Can you ask your question again clearly?
Should we do the onboarding process because we are keeping only the filling materials in the refrigerator.
Okay, so if your medicines belongs to conventional or biological, so you are supposed to report to Tatmeen system and you are supposed to follow the Tatmeen process. So based on that, you will have to report to the Tatmeen system. Okay, so this is the information I can say as of now.
So should I send a mail? Better.
No, I didn't understand your question. So your question is about you still wanted to use Tatmeen or what is this? Can you
Uh,
elaborate your question more?
we didn't sign into the Tatmeen yet, and we are keeping only the filling restorative, dental restorative materials only here.
Okay.
So we should we need to sign in or
Yeah,
Can I
see,
ask if you have anesthetics? If you have anesthetics as well?
yes, local anesthetic we
Okay.
have.
Okay. Anesthetics, and please validate that from Mohab website. Anesthetics is considered a medicine. So
Okay,
as long as you have medicine in your facility, then the Tatmeen regulation applies to your facility.
okay, sir. We will do.
Double check. You can go to Mohab website and check the
Okay,
registration of the medicine. You can put the medicine type on the website of Mohab,
okay,
and it will tell you the classification of it. If the classification is conventional or biological medicine, then the Tatmeen regulation applies to you.
oh, depends.
thank you. Okay, we don't have any more participants. So Nival, we will conclude this call for this week.
Yeah, I think so, Bharadwaj. Yes.
Yes, Nival.
Thanks.
Okay.
Uh,
Thank you so much. We will be concluding this call. We will share the recording in next 24 hours from now. See you again next week. Thank you so much.